Hey guys, tonight chicken tumanella, especially for Garrison. Garrison's not here, so that's a good thing. Otherwise, I'd have to triple the recipe. All right, so been making this since I was a freshman in law school. Recipe courtesy of my good friend Jack. That's a little olive oil. What we're gonna do first is we're gonna brown this. We're gonna saute this garlic, because we're making our sauce for the tumanella. Chopped garlic. Like that? All right. In the pot. Let's add a little bit of butter to that olive oil, just for flavor. And we will, can you see that? I got this chopped garlic ready to roll. I don't know where my production guy went. Where's my production guy? Okay, now, you don't want to burn the garlic. You want to just let it saute until the flavors start coming out in it. I need a spoon. Where's my spoon? Wooden spoon, got it right here. All right, in this, 1 cup fresh squeezed lemon juice. Fresh squeeze is essentially important to this recipe. Don't go with the fake stuff here. All right, now we got this garlic rolling. And we, just about there, not quite. Aroma's starting to come out. Oh, that's so good. All right, once we got our garlic sauteed enough, can you see that? Right, I got this camera on my head that's supposedly looking straight down into the pot, but apparently my production guy does not have it turned on. Chambers! Don't know where he is. 1 cup of lemon juice. On top of that, we're gonna go with 3 cups of water. 1, 2, 3. All right, maybe a little bit more. There we go. Okay, in that pot with the lemon juice and the olive oil and the garlic, oregano, be generous. Several tablespoons. You can't really put too much. All right, we want to bring this to a boil, right? I think we could use, I'm eyeballing this, I'm doing about 10 chicken breasts, thighs. And actually, tonight I'm doing boneless chicken thighs. Normally this recipe is done, is that better? Normally this recipe is done with bone-in, skinless chicken thighs. But I didn't have them, so we're going with boneless because they were on sale at Costco. And that's what we got. I could use a little bit more water in there. Yeah, it looks good. All right, we'll get that to a boil. While that's coming to a boil, we're gonna prep our chicken thighs. Okay, once you prep these chicken thighs with, and again, normally I like to use bone-in, but because we don't have them, we're going with boneless, but I like to season them up with a little Tony's. Whatever you like, you use. This just happens to be what I got, so we're going with it. You can't beat Tony's anyway. Really good on most anything. All right, let's season both sides generously. Excuse me. Whew. Excuse me, Tony's. Woo. All right, we get this seasoned up. We're going to brown these in the pot that ultimately the whole dish is going to cook in. It's going to be served over pasta. Really an excellent dish. Simple, easy to make at home on a weeknight. Requires about an hour's, I don't know, I'd say 20 minutes prep time, about an hour cooking time. Probably won't take as long to cook these because they're boneless, but the longer they cook, especially thighs, is my preference is thighs because they absorb so much flavor and stay so moist during the cooking process. All right, folks, we're going to start the browning process. Again, this will be the pot that I cook the whole dish in. A little olive oil. Bottom of the pot I like to add to that for flavor and for browning. A little bit of butter. Ooh, I like that sizzle. This isn't going to be long enough. These will be. Okay, now you don't want to, obviously you got to, when you brown your chicken thighs, and I'm cooking 10 here, so obviously we can't brown them all at the same time, so you don't want to crowd the pot. So we'll get these browned up, and I will get, in the meantime, you'll see that, well, you won't see unless I show you, that my pot is boiling. When it comes to a boil, you want to turn it down to low, okay? Now, my production guys deserted me. Then you want to put top on it, let it simmer as we're browning our chicken thighs. Right? Right. Need something to put these thighs in. 1 second. I make a lot of noise when I'm cooking. All right. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm turning the fire on up under my pasta water as our chicken thighs are browning nicely. See that? All right. Again, this is the first time I've ever made this dish with boneless thighs. I'm sure they're going to be fine. I like it better with the bone in. I like most everything better with the bone in, but I'm sure they'll be just fine. All right, we'll let those brown up. Then when they're done browning, we'll go to step 3. All right, now you see how we're getting browned up here nicely? Well, once we do that, we got a few more pieces. Let that brown a little bit more. Get this other in here. My production guy decided to go on vacation, so it may not look right. All right, now while that's browning, I will take a commercial break. We'll be right back. Okay, here we are back. My chicken is browned, so I'm adding it back to the pot. Oh gosh, that smells so good. Get it all back in there. We should be able to cook this whole plate here. We're gonna cover it up here with those wonderful juices in a minute. Speaking of juices, let's don't let these go to waste. There we go. Now, got our chicken back in the pot. Then To that, we're gonna put, turn that heat off because this is getting ready to get really dicey. We're gonna put our lemon juice, garlic, oregano mixture right in the pot. And cover it up. I like for it to be above the chicken. We want to put a top on it. And we go straight to the oven with it at 350 for about an hour. Well, actually, I'm at 400 today. You can cook it between 350 and 400. Doesn't really matter. I'm in a little bit more of a hurry today, so we're going with 400. But I might turn that down to 375. 75. And we're gonna let it cook for an hour. About an hour and a half into this cook. Your mom's got a Y Solutions check. I'm trying to do a video. She's talking about Y Solutions. And voila. Oh my goodness. Ah, that really smells good. Now, what we'll do with this is we're gonna boil some vermicelli. We're gonna serve it over the vermicelli and with some golden crescent rolls for sopping. Okay, now, once we get it done, we gotta sauce it. Oh yeah. This stuff is excellent. Like liquid gold over this pasta. You gotta put a bunch because it'll soak it right up, but it is so good. All that oregano and lemon juice jumping out. I want to leave the chicken in there to stay hot, and we'll dish when we serve. Dish out of the pot and put some more sauce on your pasta. Chambers,